For personal snapshots, professional photography sessions, modeling, and advertising images, film is almost completely obsolete in favor of digital technology. For the same reasons of immediacy, low cost, and flexibility, the projection system in your hometown cinema is going digital as well. The striking and shipping of prints in traditional 35mm form, occupying several heavy boxes each, represents a cost that film producers are finding prohibitive. The cinema's greatest competition is actually the living room. Consumer electronics can now provide a widescreen surround sound experience right in the home. So what can exhibitors offer that's exciting enough to get moviegoers to come out to the cinema?
Digital cinema is brighter, bolder, fuller than 35 ever was or ever could be. The prints don't come in damaged or scratched. They don't pop out of frame or out of focus like you would with the old film presentation. You have fuller, brighter sound with digital, which allows for the presentation to be more like the filmmaker intended, which is a huge plus for the moviegoer.
The industry standard for about a century has been 35mm film. There haven't been significant improvements on that since widescreen formats and stereo sound. The introduction of digital cinema brings with it colossal changes to everything from filmmaking to distribution to exhibition at your neighborhood movie theater.
Besides selling equipment, Sonic builds strong relationships with our partners by providing equipment service, by giving them strong customer support, and standing beside them for years to come. Sonic lends them a helping hand in the ever-evolving cinema industry.
Independent exhibitors in out-of-the-way locations can be resistant to change, as their tradition has been passed down for generations through family-owned businesses. But the new computer-based technology can be confusing and somewhat intimidating, while small exhibitors are reluctant to raise the price of admission lest it hurt their business and their standing in the community. But the old 35mm films are getting more difficult to obtain by the week. In order to ease the transition, Sonic Equipment provides its clients with education about this new paradigm shift, as well as helping them to find the means to fund the changeover.
If an exhibitor is struggling to find financing, we refer them to companies that specialize in financing for digital conversions. And we also do research on industry trends and technologies, looking for things such as the lowest cost of operation, so that when it comes time to make the switch, we lay out all their options for them.
One of the most exciting benefits of digital theater is variety. While we all enjoy Hollywood productions, many have been yearning for more variety in their entertainment. As well as small independent films plus ethnic and culture-specific movies, alternative content can include local productions, civic events, regional sports coverage, and anything else that can be ingested into the projection system.
The Palace Theater opened in 1915 with silent movies and traveling performers. In the early 1970s, the theater closed again, but we reopened in 1998 and had a wonderful run for 10 or 11 years. And then in 2010, we went digital, and we've seen a huge influx of business since then. It's really rejuvenated things here at the theater, and we are happy to be able to service the community with state-of-the-art projection and sound equipment.
In a small town, the cinema can be much more than just entertainment. It can serve as a public meeting place and a lifeline to community involvement.
Sonic's goal is to instill hope in these small town theaters that are struggling to find a way to deal with the cost of going digital. We work with these theaters to build understanding on the changing technologies so that they can remain a viable part of their community. The show must go on, and in the words of one of the famous screen entertainers, you ain't seen nothing yet.